Meanwhile, listening from the campaign co-chair of Kamala Harris and what they've had to say about the leads and about the elections, in fact, so far. Let's take a listen.
Vice President tonight, but you will hear from her tomorrow. She will be back as spoken. So you won't hear from the Vice President tonight, but you will hear from her tomorrow. She will be back as spoken. So you won't hear from the Vice President tonight, but you will hear from her tomorrow. She will be back as spoken. So you won't hear from the Vice President tonight, but you will hear from her tomorrow. She will be back as spoken. So you won't hear from the Vice President tonight, but you will hear from her tomorrow. She will be back as spoken. So you won't hear from the Vice President.
There's a short statement there from the campaign co-chair of Kamala Harris, who says the Vice President will not be, in fact, speaking tonight. You won't hear from her tonight, but tomorrow she will be speaking. So that was a short statement that has come in, not detailing on what is expected. But what's really clear right now is that this is, in fact, end road really for Kamala Harris, isn't it, Geeta? With enough indications and more that she indeed is staring Geeta at a defeat.
Neha, could you repeat your question, please?
You know, Geeta, we've just heard from the co-chair of the campaign for Kamala Harris has confirmed that she isn't speaking in Harvard University, but we will hear from her tomorrow is what he says. I think the indication clear and there for us to see that this perhaps is end road, isn't it, as far as her campaign to the White House is concerned?
Absolutely. That's what we've been reporting, that with Richmond coming out and saying that she's not going to speak tonight, and she will be speaking tomorrow. It's very clear that they do not want disappointed Democratic supporters waiting till 1 a.m. only to know that Pennsylvania will be called for Trump, and then they will have to go absolutely sad. There is no statement that Vice President Harris can make till all the votes are counted to even concede defeat. So if she cannot come out and make a statement right now, we do know that there will be a victory speech over here by Trump should Pennsylvania be called in some time from now. And Harris will have to wait till the last vote is counted so that she can actually come out and concede defeat. That will happen tomorrow. So a significant moment over here should Pennsylvania be called. It is going to be historic in many ways. It's over a century after that we'll have a president in the United States of America serving a non-consecutive term. So a very important event over here. It is no joking or laughing matter that Trump, who's been divisive, who's been polarizing, who's been somebody who's either loved or absolutely hated by the United States of America, is actually going to come back to power. And we are here at the Trump headquarters. Look at the visuals over here. Excited people waiting. That's where President Trump will come and address the crowd here. So
be with us. I'm just going to, in fact, get in this piece of information for our viewers that you see also on your screens right now. And we're quoting the U.S. media that indicates and reports that Trump has 95% chances of winning. That's New York Times, with Trump saying that, in fact, with New York Times saying that Trump has 95% chances of winning the elections. This, according to the New York Times. So we're reporting, in fact, quoting New York Times at this point in time, which has given enough indication and more that it is, in fact, a historic win for Donald Trump, who comes back, for as the president of the U.S., Geeta, for a non-consecutive time. And this is historic in that sense as well. There were several odds that were stacked against Donald Trump, as we've seen over the last few years or so. But clear indication that he is, in fact, winning that race in the White House, Geeta.
That's right. We've been saying it here as well on our network, following very closely the numbers that are coming out from various quarters, all of them calling some of the swing states and their projected wins in others. So it's almost clear that Trump is winning this election. And with Harris now not delivering her speech, that again confirms the fact that in some time from now, you'll have Donald Trump on the stage over here, addressing his people and accepting the victory that will be declared with the win in Pennsylvania. So more than 95% chances, Neha, he is likely to become the next president, the 47th president of the United States of America.
All right. Though the counting, in fact, is on, still Geeta in 5 of the swing states, but he has the leads in many of these 5 swing states. In fact, in all of these 5 swing states, to put it correctly, 2 of the states where, and we're reporting from CNN, where in Georgia and in North Carolina, it is clear that Trump, Republicans have won those 2 swing states, isn't it?